out for that center lane. He's weaving back and forth, all while talking about the football scores. As long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
Yeah, I'm a little bit later on Thursday because fuck. I was itching my foot. I wasn't looking where I was going.
Fuck!
Save me! Ah, damn it.
Look out for that parking pylon, it came out of nowhere. Aren't there traffic laws? He just doesn't care. But as long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
I just think I'm going to be here playing SnowRunner for the next 30 years. Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing today, folks? Happy Friday. Whew, bit out of breath. Running around. How are we doing? How are we doing? Rachel, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Let's get ready to go with some American truck today. Fush! Congrats on your 150 stream streak. Well done. Let me get some music set up quickly. Oh yeah, I'm not signed into chat. Hold on. I've ruined everything. Boop. That's not my password. Yeah, how are we? How are we on this fine Friday, everybody? I can thank you by ringing marbles. Okay, you got it, Fish. I think we'll go with a bit of the... Should we try out the Sips Trucking playlist again? That's a good start. Beanie, please. Oh, God. Menace. What you doing? All right. As to the discussion we were having the other day on where we ended up in America, the answer was Ogden, Utah. And I thought today we would try drive south to Texas, specifically Del Rio. It's being a lot more active when the steering wheel is out, potentially. I think normally she's just happy to sit on my desk, but she can't do that so much when the steering wheel is out. Okay. The lighting in here is a little bit weird. What's up, Beanie? You coming back again? Okay. Ooh. Sushin Clown, welcome back. Good to see you again. Beanie, you're right in the way. Can't see. What do you want to do? Can you make your mind up? I don't mind you on my shoulder for a bit, but can you stay there? Ba, 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 ba. All right, so we're going to head through Utah, New Mexico, and then about half of Texas to get to Del Rio. Should be a fun little drive. I'm guessing I have to go back to the way we came. Which is really hard to do whilst holding a cat. Ironically, now I've done that, I'm going to need to turn around again. Meaning I can't see again. Thanks, Beanie. Alright. I've really messed that up now, but that's fine. I think I need to be a little bit drunk to reverse a trailer successfully. That's a bit too quick. I keep missing this trailer that's on this side. Doesn't look like I'm gonna hit it, but I do every single time. Ba-ba-ba. Alright, onwards we go. 1,230 miles to Texas. My everything. Right, let's just adjusting the pedals a little bit. You're the last. Everything. So, hope everybody's doing well today. Hope you all had a good week. Happy Friday. Hi Beanie, you back? Can't even see the light go green. Does this count as a right turn here? It should, right? By the way, for those of you who are interested, I've heard, I read today that apparently there's going to be a gameplay video of the Coaches DLC coming up pretty soon. The coaches are only going to be available in Europe to start off with, but I've heard they'll probably be released to the American map bill as well at some point. The American one, though, is getting a road trip mode, which is going to have licensed vehicles from Ford and some other manufacturers, I assume. So that should be pretty fun. Ba-ba-doo-doo. It's good to be back in American Truck Sim. The wide open roads, sticking on cruise control. Man, I had a nice chilled air work today. Had a super busy day yesterday, but today was nice and relaxing in comparison. I did have to go to the office, so that always takes a bit of my energy away. I feel a little bit tired. But man, I was really looking forward to doing some trucking today. Just felt like a trucking day, you know? This one's for Rachel. Did that light go green? I can't see the light. I'm guessing not. Like a surgeon. Very first time. Hi, Rach. Guess where we are? Whoops. Contains some kind of glider. Ah, that sounds cool. Like a surgeon. Very fast. Hope you're doing well, Rach. Good to see you. I don't think we'll be in Utah for too long, don't worry. We're heading down to Texas. That's helping on some glider company name, plane description. Ah, cool. Did it begin with a letter W though? So shiny and new. We are going to be driving through the night, so probably won't see much of it. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? I had to... Oh yeah, Like a Surgeon reminded me of a story I have. Wilf, my wonderful nephew. Oh, we need a vehicle inspection at this time of night. My sister was watching a medical show. The Pit, if any of you are interested. It's quite popular at the moment, I've heard. Let all this traffic go. So Amy was watching a medical show in front of Wilf, and they started doing surgery on someone, and she quickly tried to turn it off when the doctor started cutting with the scalpel. But Wilf saw it and said, "What's the doctor doing with all that jam?" Or something along those lines. Which is weird, because he's old enough to know what blood is, because he's cut himself a couple of times recently. Jam stays nice and preserved. Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't think he's colourblind. He's very good with his colours. Man, he's learning the Russian alphabet. He starts school in September, which is seems very soon. Here we go. Also, in other news, I think Amy started maternity leave now, so she might be here for Marbles from now on. Whoa, rocking all over the world. Like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Rocking all over the world. Oh dear, that's sleepy. Yeah, she says she wants to make marbles part of her routine. We'll see how that goes. Go, getting all over the world. Did we actually cross into New Mexico? What was the reason for that check? No, we're still in Utah. Why did I have that inspection then? Randomly in the middle of Utah. Okay. You normally have the inspection when you cross into a new state. But maybe there are random... I guess they do random checks as well. La la like it. Here we go! Rocking all over the world. Alright, we're pulling off the highway again. Sun's starting to come up a little bit. We've hit 6 AM. We're going to end up having to sleep through most of the day, I think. Let me have a quick look at my company quickly. I feel like I have a truck without a driver, yeah. Down in Vegas. If I check that, there's a recruitment agency here, but it's going to be closed. It's too early in the morning. Colorado River? We're heading into the town of Moab. Bow, bow, bow. There we go. Feels like daytime now. Very early in the morning. Daytime in a random Utah town. Oh, this is pretty, isn't it? Look at the cliffs over there. There are some really beautiful places in Utah. Yeah, I mean, some of the landscapes are very beautiful. Rachel quite rightly called me out about my joke about the places I go to in American Truck Sim mostly just being straight roads through boring deserts. But there's a lot of very pretty landscapes, even in the deserty bits. I don't think I'll ever live that down. But also I keep bringing it up, so it's my fault. Practical to live there? No, probably not so much. But lots of people do, you know. Tons of people live. Ah, Monticello. I saw someone talking about that today. Randomly. Yeah. Tons of people just live in the middle of nowhere, I guess. You're here to drink your beer. Yeah, a lot of states just have vast areas of like towns of no more than 1,000 people, just spread out through the countryside, basically. It's really a stark contrast to the UK, where we're all squished in close together. The official definition of being rural in the UK is if you live more than 20 minutes away from your nearest Wetherspoons. Hi, Rachel. I was just reminding everyone of how you called me out for saying a lot of America is boring desert, which I was wrong about, and I regret. I was really only talking about New Mexico. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. New Mexico's great as well. We're about to go there. No, you don't scare me. No, that was for the ICE agent who's going to be watching my VODs when I eventually move. Oh, I've got to go to the way station. How do I get there? It's like 3 miles in the wrong direction. I've never taken pictures of the scene. That's not true. I've taken pictures of the river. It's true though. I haven't taken a lot of pictures of the scenery, and that's because I want easy access to the pictures of you. See, Fush? Me and Fush, we got the same brain today. It's a vibe, I guess. Oh, I probably could have gone there. England reminds you of Kentucky. Ah, that's fair. You did take a lot of pictures on the way to Nottingham last time. I haven't really been on a longer road trip like that in America yet. Although that's probably because the distance from here to Nottingham is about the distance from one side of Cincinnati to the other. Oops, I hit that truck. Didn't get many scenic views in Mansfield. Apparently they haven't discovered smooth roads yet either. The next time I took my car for its MOT, I might not even told you this, Rachel. The next time I took my car in to be checked, they told me my wheel alignment was off the charts, which I can only assume was some of those potholes I hit. It didn't occur to me at the time that it probably would have been that, but calm is bad. Oh, it was. I wouldn't want to rally on those roads. You'd be bouncing all over the place. Yeah, to be fair, that place we stayed was probably worse than that farm road. I'm very quickly going to go grab a drink. Give me 2 secs. Hi, I'm back. Speaking of fixing the roads, they're fixing the roads near me this week, which is exciting. They must have heard you were coming, Rachel. Which way is this taking me? I think I was meant to go this way. No, I don't think they're fixing by the bridge. They're fixing the main street. Yeah. Actually, since you've been here, they fixed the ones by the bridge and new ones have developed. There's like 3 or 4 that you've kind of got to swerve all over the road as you go down. Has Rachel been appalled by the state of British roads? I don't know. Just this road in particular, I think. I don't think they're much worse than America. But yeah, I thought they were just filling in the holes, but they've actually resurfaced like a whole section of it. And apparently they're doing overnight works all next week. So it'll all be ready just for you. Yeah. basically, I don't know how far it's going actually, but they're starting. Can they put in some parking? I don't know if you remember, but they've started at like the bottom of the hill as you go into town past the roundabout. And it looks like they're gonna work their way up the road until they get to close to my street. Yeah, Rachel was more appalled at the width of the roads and the lack of parking anywhere. Very extraordinary. Oh, there's a truck bypass the town. Nice. Hi, Beanie. I should, I think I've taken you down the road I go to get to my parents from work, Rachel. I should do that one day. I think it would make a fun rally course. Yeah, I can't see. Oh my god. Luckily I felt the curb. Come on then. Oh, my OBS is dying a little bit. I think the stream's still okay, but... yeah, some of our country roads are probably wild to... I mean, it's wild to me that the standard in America is a 4-lane road, basically, from what I can work out. But it's really not the case here. Stay yellow. Nice. This is a wild playlist, isn't it? I thought of something today, Rachel. I want to get your opinion on when you're here. If you'd be up for it. I want you to give me your opinion on a donut from Greg's. You haven't had any Greg's sweet treats, really. Or at all that I can remember. Anyone you like. I just wanna... I'm interested to see whether you think they stack up. We had this discussion in the office today. You can still hear your sausage rolls, yeah. There was only 5 of us in the office today, and my boss. When my boss went out for lunch, he came back with a box of 4 donuts for the rest of us to have one each. And we were talking about where does the best donuts? The general consensus was Krispy Kreme were the best, but the Greg's were better than Dunkin' Donuts here. Best donuts, Biscoff and Krispy Kreme, that's true. That is a really good one. Krispy Kreme are the best, but they are quite expensive. Someone insisted Tim Hortons was the best, and no one else had been there. Yeah, I guess it is a matter of taste. It also reminded me of a TikTok I saw this morning. Or was it yesterday? Probably yesterday. It was an interview. Do I prefer yeast or cake? I think I prefer cake, but I like both. I feel like they don't really differentiate very well here between the two. I saw an interview with Jacob Rees-Mogg, who you Kate will know who I'm talking about, but he is the politician, now ex-politician, who looks like he's straight out of the Victorian times. He was being asked if he'd ever been for a meal deal, including his politics. Yes, I know. He was being asked what his favourite meal deal was, and he said he doesn't like meal deals because he doesn't like any of the drinks they force you to have with it. But he said his lunch of choice when he was campaigning was a ham sandwich and a chocolate eclair from Greggs. But he said he'd never eat a Greggs sausage roll because they're much better homemade. But he was a big fan of their chocolate eclairs. And I just thought that was amusing, because I don't think I'd ever picture him in a Greggs. But there you go. I had a birthday sweet treat from Greggs, free sweet treat, and I got a yum yum, but I kind of wish as I was walking out, I saw the apple danishes and they looked really good. Now I know their donuts are pretty good. Oh, sure, it would be. It probably would be a bit like Genie Munts ordering donuts, honestly. Debating if you should try the chicken sausage roll. I will get one if you just want a bite of one, Rachel. If you don't want to commit. I think you should try at least a bite. Yeah, you can get one of each. I have regular ones to bake at home as well if... Whoops. Or more, yeah. Just go crazy. You're normally quite hungry by the time you get to Greg, so Poor Rachel normally doesn't eat on the plane. She gets off the plane having not slept for like 36 hours and hasn't eaten for 12. So I speed down the highway to Greggs as fast as I can. My theory on British Airways flights from Cincinnati. I feel like when I fly to America, British Airways have their base at London Heathrow. So they have access to all their favourite catering and stuff. But I feel like when they're flying back from Cincinnati, it's the last flight of the day. So I feel like they just get whatever they're given, and it's... I feel like it's not quite as good quality going the other way. Although the breakfasts are normally pretty good. And the business class food is good. I'm thinking of premium economy here. These are my Copperbergs. I got extra for me to drink tonight. Don't worry, I'm I know. I'm gonna get you some extra strawberry and lime when I go to Morrison's next week. Can't stop me. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to where we are at all. We're right in the middle of New Mexico. We're coming up to Roswell. Been lost in conversation. It's been quite a nice drive though. I think since we got to New Mexico, we've just been on this highway the whole way. Heading to work, burglars are to... Oh, I meant to turn off. Okay, we got about 470 miles to go. We're making progress. I will need one more sleep stop before we get there, but we're doing alright at the moment. I don't know if I'll be able to do Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to do trucking next week. Oops, I braked too hard. Oh, we can bypass the way station, that's good. Bow, bow. Ah. Kakos is here. Hello, Kakos. How are you? Oops. If there are more bugs in your house, does that make you the intruder? I think so, yeah. There are also more bugs outside, that's true. Make you a subletter, yeah. I think you're just a squatter. Oh, curb. Everything's fine. This is Roswell, where they keep the aliens. I don't see any. Don't talk about the aliens. Oh yeah, sorry, the FBI are watching. Do you remember when everyone got excited because Trump said he'd heard some things about the existence of aliens, and he was just talking about Obama on Twitter, saying that he hadn't heard of any aliens? Pilot. Pilot. Way too quickly. Wow, why haven't you taken me there, Rachel? Do you think they'd let me in? They have a whole Air Force museum there with no aliens, so I'm mainly interested in the aliens. I can't remember what version of Free Body. Hey, did everyone hear JD Vance was called on a hot mic today? I saw this just before I started streaming. Okay, have you seen, for a bit of context, have you seen in the news about the army general who was charged today? Was it today or yesterday? About betting on Maduro being removed? Yeah, the gambling. Okay, it's semi related to that. So Trump is talking to the press in the Oval Office today. He's got JD Vance and Marco Rubio standing behind him as he's taking questions from the press, and someone asks him a question about Iran being at the World Cup and whether if it's not safe for Iran to be at the World Cup and they withdraw, then Italy would probably come in. And the question to Trump was, what are your thoughts on Italy possibly replacing Iran if they decide not to come? And JD Vance behind him says, let Marco put his bet on Polymarket first, or something like that. I don't think many people picked up on it, but I saw it on a TikTok, and if you listen really closely, you can just about make it out. Annoyingly, some people kind of laughed over it because Trump was answering the question with something like, "Oh, I don't know, I haven't really thought about it, let me have a think." And then everyone laughed. But, you reckon it was Barron making the bets? Probably. He's very good with computers. He made Marco Rubio answer the question in the end because he didn't know anything about it. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, Trump's all for helping the people who pay him money, right? He's never been in it for anyone but himself. Yeah. I mean, excuse me. My throat just went super dry. Marco Rubio is probably sees himself as possibly the next president, so I doubt he's actually involved in it, but the fact that they would joke about it is probably a sign of how trustworthy they are. But yeah, it's you saw a snippet of an interview with Michael Pencil. What's he up to these days? Coming up to Carlsbad. I saw apparently that Mike Johnson is apparently gonna head into the shadows if the Republicans lose the House and he can't be Speaker anymore, that he's going to step away from the front line and apparently disappear until people stop associating him with Trump and then come back. I don't know how true that is, but apparently he's got no interest in being part of a minority leadership team. But yeah, I think the real question is who do MAGA get behind? Because they're not going to vote for Pence, are they? If MAGA is still a thing by then and it hasn't completely imploded after Trump snuffs it. Yeah. Yeah. I think Don Jr. is probably the only one who would have a chance at kind of keeping the cult-like thing going. Yeah. Someone following law should not be some amazing gold standard. Yeah, I think people just want that boring politician vibe, right? I think I'd say if it weren't for the media here, that's kind of what we'd have at the moment, where Keir Starmer is just a normal politician. He's not great at what he does, but at least At least he's not crazy. Who isn't crazy? Yeah, that's good question there, Rachel. Who would run for the Republicans that isn't completely connected to Trump in any way? That's the thing. Oh, who was saying at least he isn't? Oh, Keir Starmer. Yeah, I think you know. Not to make it all about the UK because we're talking about the US, but at least we don't have to worry about what the Prime Minister is posting on Twitter at 5 a.m. I also think T-social. Actually, I do worry about Trump's unhinged Twitter rant still. One of Trump tweets made a tank of petrol for my car cost like £5 more last week. It literally went up overnight. Yeah, no, it's all my fault. But yeah, I think what also is going to be interesting is the midterms. Potentially, if I say it, I'm going to jinx it, but the midterms could be a disaster for the Republicans. I saw a poll today that the Democrats are leading the Senate polls in Alaska. Which is normally pretty solidly Republican. Like if Alaska goes Democrat, then Ohio could, Texas possibly could. If the US gets another midterm election, yeah. I think if they might not if the polls go the way they're going. Yeah, I don't think anyone right now is saying Ohio and Texas are necessarily going to go Democrat, but they're at risk, and that's scary enough for the Republicans, I think. They introduced a bill in Utah, all voter information, including addresses, party information, and public records. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, it's weird to me anyway that you have to register your party affiliation in America. But I guess that's for voting in primaries and stuff, so... Oh, you don't have to? Do you, though, if you want to vote in a primary? I guess that probably depends on the state, doesn't it? Because some states you can... anyone can vote and some you can't, right? Hey, I can't remember where this was, but I saw someone who was Democrat leaning run in the Republican Party primary, being like, there's no way the Democrats are going to win in this state, so I'm going to run as a Republican, which have an open primary voting, and see if I can persuade everyone to vote for me, and hopefully I get Republican candidacy, and then flip straight after the election. Which was pretty bold to say out loud. But maybe it'll work out. We're in Pecos. When you pick a primary ballot, you get registered as that party. Okay. This truck is not going to let me go. God damn. Yeah, that is good to know. I don't think there's any hope of Florida going Democrat as a whole, but there's too many old rich people there. But yeah, I'm hoping the Democrats doing well in the midterms will at least make it difficult for Trump to do any of his crazy policies. And if the Democrats end up controlling the House and the Senate, which I think, you know, needs a state like Ohio to go blue if they're going to get the Senate. But if they do, if they control both, they can start investigating people properly and not have it blocked. which is pretty crazy to think about. Okay, I need a rest stop pretty soon. But yeah, potentially midterms could be quite big. Right, we are going to pull over and have a rest, I think. In Fort Stockton. Yeah, what's interesting in Texas is the two Republican candidates are kind of divided. And there was a poll of Republican voters who said they might consider voting for Tallarico if their preferred Republican candidate doesn't get the nomination. So that will mix things up. Anyway, it's time for me to take a quick break. I muted too early then. I said I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Howdy. Thank you, Beanie. What do you want, baby? All right, should we get back on the road? Actually, where are we? Have we made it to Texas? We are in Texas. I didn't even realize. We've not got that much further to go. Oh, Rach. You ready? Beanie, do you want a treat? This is going to be quite hard with the steering wheel. Sorry, Beanie knocked my mic onto my keyboard. She's so excited. I can't really show them very well. Some more here. There you go. All right. What the fuck? What did I do? Why was all the parked cars suddenly broke? Okay, we've only got 200 more miles to go. Oh no, what is this clip? What happened? Oh, it was Beanie and oh no, the trucks. Wait, was that a red light? Oh, damn it. Ah, beautiful flag of Texas. Can their trains not go any quicker? Oh look, it's a freedom train. Do, 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 do. Historic Fort Stockton. What is this statue? It's a bird of some sort. Looks like it's getting stormy over here. Excuse me. Bam, 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 bam. I tell you what, one thing you wouldn't get in the UK is a two-lane road with a speed limit of 75. But maybe that only happens in Texas. I mean, we don't have any speed limits at 75, so... Yeah. This is Sanderson, Texas. I hope everybody's excited for the weekend. Remember, we have marbles tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK time. We've got some flight sim on Sunday. Oops. Everything's fine. It was a glancing blow. I don't think there'll be much. I don't think there'll be any Utah involved in Flight Sim actually reach. Flight Sim is your safe space because I'm busy flying around the UK and America's quite a long way to go. Also, I do need to work out a plan for marbles next weekend. Because me and Rachel had spoken about doing it on Sunday, but we now have plans that Sunday. Which might make it difficult to do marbles. They said 2 o'clock. I mean, we don't have to be there super early, but I'm sure they'd understand if we had plans, but feels a bit silly. Marbles didn't plan. I could maybe do marbles the Friday evening and then. We can do it when you're here towards the end of your trip. I don't know, we'll figure something out. I do love a bit of meatloaf. Going over a big river. I didn't know that rivers in Texas. We can talk about it later. I guess the other option is doing it early Sunday, but that means your mum probably won't be able to make it then either. Wait, today. We'll figure something out. Well. Now, for me. I'm in completely the wrong lane here. And they're not letting me over. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Baby, let me slip on here. Forever do you need me? Oh my God. What happened there? I was distracted by whatever the bus was doing. I think I'm in the ground. Damn it. What do I do about this? I'm like completely stuck. No wonder that bus was being weird. Is there a service here? Oh, there isn't. That sucks. If I ask for a tow, where is it going to take me? Oh, it does say Del Rio. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Bay Area. Big convoy, such a beautiful sight. So how far? Okay, I was here. I didn't see it on the map. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I might have to cancel this job, you know. I don't know if we can get into the yard. Across the USA. wonder if I can get through here somehow. No. I'm blocked off here as well. Oh, we made it. The road is very broken here, but... Oh, it doesn't look good here either. I think this town is a bit messed up. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, of course, through the building. Down to Paradise City where the grass is green. Well, finally, despite some bugs, we've made it. Satisfactory. Took quite a bit of damage from flying trucks at one point, but we did it. Oh, it puts me up to $1 million. Ooh, Louisiana might be fun. Should we head further east? There's a lot of jobs here. Not a single one to Ohio. I guess that's too far away. We could do a quick 500-mile job to Lake Charles, Louisiana. We'll go past San Antonio and possibly Houston. No, Houston's a bit further up, isn't it? I don't know where Houston is. There's Austin. Isn't Houston over here somewhere? I might be wrong. There's Dallas Fort Worth. Alright, we'll head to Louisiana. If I can make it back out of this delivery place for Home Depot. Oh, this isn't what is it? Crunch. So I think this patch of road is in the wrong place. Somehow, the patch of road that is meant to go on this intersection here is on the other side of the yard. Which means I have to escape this place by going this way and squeezing between these lampposts. What the fuck? Well, now I might be stuck because this has trapped my way out. I guess we could try going this way. No, that doesn't work. Okay. We'll just get towed to the service. Won't you please take me home? This puts me a bit closer to where we want to go, so that's fine. Hopefully our job to Louisiana is still open, or that might be a bit awkward. Here we go, Lake Charles, Louisiana. We're taking some tires. God. You know what, I think I forget how much longer the American trails are. It feels so much harder to reverse. It's all this junk here as well, making it awkward. Let's just pull over here. Maybe it'd be easier if we come in it from this angle. When I first pulled up, I didn't realise this building was here. And sticking out into the cargo spots. Okay, we'll get there in a minute. This is really tight loading area. This might be the one. How's that not in? Oh, there we go, that was in. I went the wrong way and I hit the wall. Wow. Phew! You know, it's a beautiful day. Alright, folks. 500 miles to Lake Charles, Louisiana. Great, that was a good start. Hey. Just tell us why. Pretty face to the human race. Oh, we just missed a train. Sky, please tell us why. Okay, what's the route like we're going on? Is it a highway? We're walking onto I-10. We do go past Houston. I wasn't making it up. We don't go very far into Louisiana, do we? Almost to Lafayette. I mean, Louisiana's not that big compared to, like, Texas. Blue sky. Mr. Blue Sky. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Put on your shoulder. Sky, please tell us why. It's quite nice having a break from Euro Truck after that mammoth trip through Tasmania last time. You're not going, I'm just going to turn right. Yeah. I do want to go back to it at some point soon to do the drive back. I think that'll be fun, but... There are also game updates coming out soon, which might screw up the mods up for a bit, so I have to work out what to do about that. Do it, but no brakes allowed. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know, I'm kind of undecided. I think I'll probably do some more American Truck Sim next Trucking stream. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're gonna make our way towards Louisiana. Going from west to east across Texas now. Alright, we're about to head past Klein, Texas. about to go through Uvalde. Hi, Beanie. You back again? Guess who's back? Back again. Beanie's back. Tell your friends. Alright, we're coming up to 6 AM. We have 400 miles to go. Don't think we're quite going to finish today. Going past San Antonio. San Antonio, Texas. I think every time you go past a town in Texas, you have to say it in an American accent and add the state on the end, like they do. Austin, Texas. Is Beanie gonna swap me? She's like poking her paw up because she wants attention. I don't think she's gonna swap me. I'm trying to like tickle her neck whilst I'm driving. Corporal Kaga, hello, how are you? Yeah? There we go. Yeah, normally Beanie sits like this and she'll try and like pat my face for attention. It's not really a swat, but it does hurt if she has her claws out. She looks like she's winding up. No, she's just here for pats, I think. Aren't you, Beanie? Hope you're doing well, Kaga. Good to see you. Congrats on the 5-stream streak. Beanie told me earlier she's very excited to see you, Rachel. She doesn't want to admit it in front of you because she's shy, but... Oh, she's all embarrassed now. She doesn't want to show her head. Oh, the sun's coming up. Oops. Oops. She's got like a tuft of hair that's coming loose, but it's not quite loose. Alright, so we're going to need another rest stop any minute now. We're coming up to Schulenburg. Schulenburg, Texas. This sounds kind of German, doesn't it? road work ahead. Oh, we're going up. Oh, steady. Just got a claw stuck in my back. Ah. Oh, the speed limit went back down. Do. We're about to go past Houston. Guess I'm going to have to pull off here and use the rest stop to sleep. We made it to Houston. Okay, I'm going to rest up, have a very quick bathroom break, and then we'll see if maybe we can finish this journey. I might have just enough time. If I can find the sleep spot. There it is. That was the wrong button. Alright, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of Enya, and I'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. Back in a sec. Alright, folks, we're back. Hope you're all doing good. Let's continue our drive to Louisiana. Oh, I wonder if I can go all the way around here. Looks like I can. Alright, back on the highway. Going past Mount Bellevue. Got 130 miles left on this trip. But it is nearly time for me to go today. It's been a good trucking stream. I enjoyed it today. I felt like I did most of it on autopilot in the middle when we started talking about politics. You need attention? No worries, Rachel. I'm nearly done. Stand me. No reason. Sure. How much fuel do I have? 400 miles. Decent amount. Going past Beaumont. Beaumont, Texas. Are we in Louisiana yet? I don't think we're in Louisiana yet. There would have been a sign for Louisiana, right? There's a sign for Lake Charles, though, which is where we're heading. Head the streetwise Hercules. Tossing a turning, I dream of my hero. Then he's gotta be lush from the fight. Need a hero. Hero to the morning light. He's gotta be lush. Do 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 da. This is the perfect song when you've got an urgent job to deliver tires to a small town in Louisiana. We're here, rotating lane light. Rotating into the night. Lake Charles discovered. We're still 33 miles away. How have I discovered it? Must be huge. So does that mean we are in Louisiana now? Yeah, I guess we did cross over. Okay. Over here. Oh, we're running low on fuel. Let's go. From the fight. Let's do the delivery first, and then I'll fill up with fuel, and then that'll be a good place to stop for today. Assuming there is somewhere in town we can fill up. Yeah, there is. We're kind of outside the town really here. Oh, it's gonna be a nice, easy delivery spot. Look at this. Bam! We leveled up. Level 33, let's go! Which of these do I want? I don't know what one that is. Toxic and infectious substances, sure. That was a little bit too quick. The duty of extreme. Driving Mega Leaflets. It's definitely tires. Alright, we'll just grab some fuel and then that'll be it for today. That was a good job. We did 2 deliveries today. Oh, you're talking about toxic. Okay, yeah. No, I'm now qualified to take toxic and infectious substances. Uh-oh. The road I never know. To walk alone. Here I go again. Ba, 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 ba. 85 cents for, oh, I guess it's in litres. I was going to say that's very cheap. Alright, folks. That was American Trucking. Depending on what happens next week, there might be trucking. I think I might do some Euro trucking next week. I'm gonna see how I feel though. It might be. I kind of want to do that journey back through Tasmania because that was kind of a fun drive. And then we can come back to American Truck Sim maybe later. Alright. Thanks very much for hanging out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Much love. Let's find somebody to raid. We can raid Zombrian. Zombrian's streaming again. Alright. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Much love. I will be here with Marbles tomorrow, 1 o'clock UK time. Sunday we have Flight Sim. Next week, I'm not so sure. What have we got going on next week? We'll find out. But yeah, thanks a lot for hanging out, everybody. Much love. I'll hopefully see you for Marbles tomorrow, 1 PM UK time. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.